Hey, what's up guys? I'm Corn Tornado and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. Now, if you haven't seen the last episode, go watch it, because in that episode we started building up our team, and we are also all the way up to the professor's house. So, right now we are going to fight Hop, and we are going to win, because it's important. So, last episode I did have a co-host, but this episode it is all me. I'm hoping that next time we'll be able to find another co-host. I don't know who exactly, but we'll see when we get there. Anyway, it's time for my legend to begin. I don't remember what I gave Leon a higher voice than Hop. So that's the main one I remember, is that I gave Leon a higher pitched voice. Have you gotten a bit stronger? Me and my team will put you to the test and see. Alright, now he's normal, so I don't have any fighting, so I just poke him with a branch. Sorry, I had to fix the camera a little bit. It should be good now. So, let's get rid of his Wooloo real quick. And then he has his Sobble and I don't remember his third one. Oh, Rookity, that's right. Cute. Because it's flying. Which... oh no, I can't eat berries! That's not very good. I'm just gonna scratch it. It's gonna hurt. Oh, not too much, but it did hurt a bit. I'm gonna scratch him again. There we go. And then it's easy sailing from here, because his last one is a water, which I am super effective against. It'll be a close one, but that's exactly my sort of match. It's Eric just spoke in his normal voice for that one, but when he was gone, I did give him a better voice. So I'm gonna be using that voice instead of Eric's. Well, look at you! Seems you've nearly learned your type matchups. Go, and that should be the end of it. I used branch poke throughout the entire fight and won. Oh, no, I used scratch on Rookity. Oh, never mind. Woo! Level 11 and level 9. Oof! Gutted that I lost. I'd expect nothing less from my rival. There we go. So now, and I even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. The sting of defeat and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key to the two of us getting stronger, right? Go on, Tornado, up! Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I have little choice but to give you both an endorsement as champion. There we go. So now we can go fight in the gym challenge and try and become the champion. Yes, thanks Lee. I swear I'm gonna win my. Oh, sorry. I need to read the names. Yes, thanks Lee. I swear I'm gonna win my way through the gym challenge to reach you. You may both be young still and plenty rough around the edges, but it was a proper battle. Charizard and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell of our bodies. You always intended to get caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out. Things that have nothing to do with your real strength. Honestly, I've been worried about you still obsessing over that sort of nonsense, but it seems you really have grown a bit low, brother. And I'd like to see some more thrilling Pokemon battles out of you too, Corn Tornado. Oh, alright, Corn Tornado. You and me are gonna team up against one another to aim for the champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Huh? What's that? Oh, I forgot about this. It's the convenient shooting star. Corn Tornado, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there are 2 of them, you should take one yourself. You obtained a wishing star. You put the wishing star in your bag key items pocket. With one of these, my Pokemon can Dynamax. They're gonna be massive. Yes! Trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have the true wish in their heart, you know. I'll be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. There, I said it 3 times, so surely my wish will come true now, right? Don't be silly, Op. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They're one of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region. But they won't do a thing for you now in that state. Give them to me now. I'll have you sorted. Oh, right. You've done heaps of research on the Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please, give Corn Tornado and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First we got to battle against that Pokemon in the slumbering world, and now this? It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You'll want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Seems I came back home at the right time for all the excitement. Hey, you lot, why not have some dinner? You must be hungry, right? I've been totally obsessed with making the latest trendy... Oh, my bad, I pushed the button by accident. I forgot the triggers go forward. There we go. It's morning at last, and time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Oh, is it true you really met some Pokemon you didn't recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was this heavy fog, and what was even weirder when the Pokemon appeared. Corn Tornado tried to fight it off, but then I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. A right fount of information you are. Corn Tornado. Oh, these are for you. I like the Corvus Squire on her cane. It's very... I like the attention to this in this game. I mean, all of the games have that kind of stuff. So now we can Dynamax our Pokemon. Those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by fitting the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Lee has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it's not so simple as that. There are a number of conditions you must meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now don't be afraid to go to all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokedex too. The legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, Corn Tornado, I'll beat you to the station. Alright, so now we're heading over to the station to head out to the wild area. One last thing before we race, Corn Tornado. See, I've got some great advice for you. You know how sometimes you see Pokemon wandering around in the tall grass, yeah? If you move real slow like and crouch down, these Pokemon won't pay you any notice. But on the other hand, if you whistle at them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you're a bit rubbish at whistling, just remember, you need a foolproof trick? Press the left stick. Try it out, and let's see who you can catch the most Pokemon, Corn Tornado. It's not the goal this time, up. You remember Wedge Station, right? Where we went to go pick up Lee before? That's the goal. So see you there. Alright. So now we head back. I'm not going to catch one in that grass because I'm counting that as Route 2 as well, because the game does as well. So if you guys weren't here, now that we're out of the story-based area and we're like heading out to the next area, I'm only catching one Pokemon every route. It has to be the first Pokemon. It has to be either one of the Pokemon in the grass or in the wild, or like out in the wild. Now I'm going a bit lenient, and I am choosing which one I get. Because there are 2 that spawn in the overworld. Oh, come on, Corn Tornado! You'll never beat me to the station at that pace. Anyway, so I'm catching 1 per the 2 that pop up, or 1 in the wild grass. So I am choosing, which makes my run a little bit easier, but not by much. Because if my Pokemon faint, then I have to either release them and put them in a box. I'm going to be putting them in a box so that way at the end we can review everything and see which Pokemon I went through. So out with it, Corn Tornado. How many did you catch? I caught a really special one, and you got not 1? What were you doing this whole time? You're going to want a team if you're a trainer. He gives me a TM because he feels bad for me. That's a technical machine. A TM, mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. And you can use them again and again, too. That one can teach the move Swift. Lee gave it to me ages ago, and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Mostoke. And our train's waiting, so let's go. Off we go onto the Pokemon train. So right now we're heading into the wild area. Not so fast, you two. What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day would come since the moment you chose Sable as your partner, darling. Professor Magnolia was kind enough to let us know you two were setting out. So here, a little last gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. There we go. So now we have camping gear so that we can set up our tents. No matter what happens out there, if you and your partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mum. And just think of how lucky you are, mother to the first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next. You'll see. Of course you will be, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourselves. You'll be welcome back home anytime. We're off. Wish us luck. Not that we'll need it. There are loads of brilliant trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement's running ahead of me even faster than that train can go, Corn Tornado. Come on, we're off. And off we go to the wild area. Now, I think there's some dialogue here, so. Mostoke is surrounded by a vast wild area. It's a real sight. There are all sorts of wild Pokemon just wandering about everywhere you look. Plus, you can camp out, do a spot of fishing. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. And here we are. Hey, Mr. Station Master, is this the wild area? What are we stopped here for? Oh, isn't this the wild area? Yes, this is the wild area station, make no mistake. I'm sorry to tell you the train is halted due to a flock of Vulu on the tracks. Well, what's there to be sorry about? This is brilliant. What is? The wild area is massive. There are loads of Pokemon to battle here. You get it, don't you, Corn Tornado? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Alright, so now we are out in the wild area. Now, I am only catching one Pokemon in the wild area per area. Like, so the wild area is split off into different areas. This is the quick little overview of how it looks. And out we go. So the wild area is split off into sections that we can run around in, and each section I will be catching one Pokemon, which is good because I'm also gonna allow myself to change the weather if I'm searching for. Actually, you know what? Never mind. That makes no sense. Anyway, hi there. Would you like to rest your Pokemon? Yeah. I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds then. There, all healthy and healthy. Good luck and take care. So before we get to Hop, I'm just saying we're catching one Pokemon per section of the wild area, and off camera I will be doing a little bit of grinding to get my Pokemon up. I won't get them too high, but I will get them decently high. But I will make sure to catch every Pokemon that I catch on camera so that you guys know I'm not cheating, I'm not looking for a certain one, anything like that. Look at that! That's Mostoke, way off that way. And between there are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Oh, hello! If it isn't Sonia! My grand gave me a proper earful in her own way. Those two young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are they doing? What are you doing with your life? Ouch, Professor. Never mind that. Nothing to worry yourselves over. Besides, I've been quite curious about that Pokemon you two met in the forest. I've been thinking I should look into it, so the timing works out fine. If I discover something really huge, then maybe even Gran will admit I've got some talent. Yikes, being an adult has its own challenges, eh? I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road. Really, it's been ages. It'll be fun to fish and camp and rough it outside again. Well, I'm off to stick my head in as many of those red glowing dents as I can find. I'm gonna battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in another page of my tale of legend. What cheek! Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level, you know. You'd better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too, if you want to take out opponents that strong. You'll find spots here and there in the wild area that emit a red beam of light. If you think you're up to it, check them out. There'll be Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off with a little treat from me? Pokemon Box Link. There we go. And that allows us to connect to our box when we are out in the wild. With a Pokemon Box Link, you'll be able to put Pokemon from teams in your... Sorry about that, a bit of technical difficulties. I'm back though. You can put Pokemon from your team into your boxes, or take Pokemon from your boxes to add them to your team. Nice, right? So go wild catching as many Pokemon as you like, and fill in some more of your Pokedex. The wild area is waiting for you. This is the start of your real adventure. So now we are heading off into the wild area. I'm gonna catch one Pokemon. Or I'll see what I can find around here. Oh, it's raining. That's not very cool. Alright, so there's some Wingulls. Some Bunnelbees. Some more Wingulls. A Tyrogue. I don't really want one of those. Found a note. Use the right signature. This is just... Let's see what's in this den. Ooh, Chargebug. I will fight it, and I will catch this one. So, like I said, I won't be catching Pokemon in different, like, I'll only catch one Pokemon per area, and this one will count as my one Pokemon in this area. So after this, I will not be able to catch anything in the area that is raining, right around where I start. So this one shouldn't be too hard. It's only a 1-star, and I say this coming from the fights that are like higher levels, and I am dead. Wow, that was fast. Should have chosen a different Pokemon. So now I just sit here. This is very upsetting. I didn't even think about changing my Pokemon. Wow. Hopefully the NPCs can carry me. Because all I can do is cheer on. This is... oh, this is terrible. Alright. Here, flying press. Dang. Oh my god. Is he actually gonna fight this time? Nope, he's using cosmic power again. Avoided ancient power. I'm gonna scratch it. Do at least a little bit of damage before it kills me. Oh my gosh, stop using cosmic power. What the heck is this? Let's use Scratch again. I really should have chosen a different Pokemon. This is making me feel like an idiot. There goes the stat changes. Failed Bug Bite. Finally, he's doing actual damage. And he's gonna bring up the health of my Pokemon? Yeah, he is. Okay. Here we go. Now I can Dynamax again. There's the big monkey baby. The screeches are so loud. Flying press, he avoided. Back strike. Hopefully this kills him. Again, sorry everyone for technical difficulties. It just, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. It wasn't, that was loud. It just wasn't recording correctly. You didn't really miss much. After I hit him, he hit me. My Pokemon fainted. So now all I can do is cheer on and hope that Haluchas doesn't hit, actually hits. Because if he does, then hopefully that will kill it. I should have chosen a different Pokemon apart from the grass type that is very easy to kill against the bug. There we go. So I'm gonna catch it. And since I am fighting with NPCs, I am pretty sure that it's a guaranteed catch for me. I can't really remember, but let's hope. Here's the 1. There's the 2. There's the 3. And there we go. We got him. So I did get some more stuff apart from that, which I feel like the Dynamaxes are better. Anyway, I'm gonna name him. I'm gonna name him Fruffy. There we go. His name is Fruffy. Alright, so if we look at the map, we can see that the one that I caught is right here in the rolling fields, which means that I am now unable to catch any other Pokemon in rolling fields. So that's how it works, but I am able to catch in Dappled Grove, West Lake Axwell, Watchtower Ruins, Axe's Eye, East Lake Axwell, North Lake Miloch, and Giant Sea. So, and South Lake Miloch. So I am able to catch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in this area of the wild area. But for now, I'm gonna end this episode so it doesn't get too long. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to see the rest of this series. I'm trying to continue it further to get to the end with the Nuzlocke. So thank you again for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye!